Council is organizing the Green Carnival in June next week. Okay, the theme of the carnival is Make Our Food Last. In Malay, it's Gagakan Makanan. In Chinese, it is 永续粮食，留一口饭给子孙。Okay, this year, we are proud to announce that Tripta Malaysia is joining us as a transport solution partner to promote carpooling in Penang. Tripta Malaysia is founded in Brazil in year 2014. They are now operating in 12 countries across Latin America, North America, and Asia. Malaysian Road Transport Department show that there are more than 1.2 million motorcycles and 1 million private cars registered in Penang. So traffic congestion has become a major concern during the big weekend or festive weekends in Penang. So while working on the Penang Transport Master Plan, we welcome other initiatives such as Tripta to offer visitors and public another alternative to travel in a more environmental friendly way. So less car, less air and noise pollution, and enjoy the benefits of sharing costs and resources. Okay, in this Green Carnival, we have more than 50 exhibitors and activity partners joining us. Okay, Penang Institute has organized 4 talks together with us. Evolution of agriculture, organic farming, food sustainability, and healthy diet. Apart from that, we also have e-waste collection on that day, and also Moku Moku Waste to Food Challenge, and also Save Our Seafood mascot presented by WWF. Apart from that, we also have Little Green Chef organized by Jasper Promenade, and also Garden in the Sky coloring contest, Build Our Green Future model making contest, organized by NGBC, Malaysian Green Building Confederation. So thank you our co-organizer, First Avenue Penang, NGBC, and Green Building Index, and our supporting partners they are here today also: Penang Institute, Sunshine Garden Center, Jasper Promenade, and ICT Mall. Some of our co-organizers are with us today: Stand Arts Corner and also WWF Malaysia. We also like to thank sponsor Ace.my Sdn Bhd as our event smart solution partner. Lastly, we would like to extend our appreciation to our event sponsors. They are TMT Online Sdn Bhd, OOHM International Holdings Sdn Bhd, XOX Sdn Bhd, Matahari Uniform Center, Next Printwork, and Max Media, Optimal Media, Girl Studio, West Kitchen Appliances, Wang Chao Restaurant and Buffet Catering, and Chef Chio Jun Hyo. This is the fourth Penang Green Carnival organized by the PGC, Penang Green Council. All these years we have received numerous support from different parts of Malaysia and also different parties in Penang. We appreciate it and we thank you very much.
Who are the other partners? I want to get the partners to say a few words first before I conclude with my statement. Does the partners want to make any comments or not? Yeah. Alright. You're not a partner, you're a joint organizer.
I'm joint organizer.
Fine, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. I'm the MGBC chairman for the London chapter, as well as also the partner joint organizer for this Green Carnival. We like to actually thank the state government for actually being the first to actually be accepting the GDI as well as the green building into the state policy, or rather the council policy. Basically, if you know, the world population increased by hundreds of millions every year, and one of the main contributors for carbon, emission is actually buildings. So just imagine if, let's say, buildings are actually green, you can actually try to cut down the amount of carbon emission to the world actually. So hopefully in the future purchasers, if they say they want to buy a building, they should actually look for buildings which actually certified green. And also again congratulate the state for being the first to actually accept what they call green building into the local policies. Thank you.
Oh, Victor Ang. You want to say something, eh?
Can I just speak without speaking?
Right, just press.
Hi everyone, just a short statement. It is truly a great honor and privilege to be a partner for this event. I think we are hoping to have a really good partnership by basically encouraging carpooling for this great event. I mean, this event is expecting a huge amount of traffic to an already very somewhat congested and popular mall. So hopefully this will really complement the initiative. You can find more details, I think, in the press statement. Thank you very much. TripDa is an online carpooling platform that is completely free to use. So it's basically for peer-to-peer. So if you're a driver with a car and you're going from say X to Y, say from mainland to Penang Island, say in fact for the Karnival itself on 13 to 14 June, you can actually offer your spare seats in your car on our platform, tripda.com.my, and then passengers who are going the same way can actually book onto your seat, and then the driver will review your profile based on the various safety features, and you can ultimately carpool together. This will enable, of course, a cleaner and greener Penang, so that you can have a more sustainable travel method to the Carnival, and of course reduce congestion, potentially make new friends, and of course share costs. And TripDa is strictly not like taxi services or Uber. The drivers only take passengers where they're already going. The drivers are prohibited from profiting. And I think using TripDa, you can, at least the passenger can really know who the driver is, as there's a lot of information about the driver on the system. Thank you very much.
Okay, any questions?
Mr. Victor.
Mr. Victor Ang, there's one query from the son. Aaron, behind you. Behind you.
Is your service, because there's been a lot of discussions about Uber and all that, how's your service? Is it legal?
Yes, very much so. First, I'll tell you again the huge difference between Uber and our service. So basically, Uber competes with taxi services. And as they compete, they don't really go through the same regulations, like the right checks and insurance, etc. Ours doesn't at all compete with taxi services. Our drivers will drive anyway. Right? And these are people who have cars who drive alone. These are drivers who will drive anyway, and the passengers are likely not people who take taxi services. These are people more likely, leading to some congestion on MRTs and also bus services. So these people are the ones who can potentially use carpooling services. In terms of the legality, we are no different than, say, yourself going with a group of friends from, say, KL to Penang, and it costs like 120 ringgit for the driver to, to share his car, put in his effort to drive. So it's no different than just sharing the gas bill. And our prices, let me give you an example. KL to Penang today will cost you about 120 ringgit to drive alone, both toll and petrol. Our platform would only allow, I would suggest the driver to charge only 30 ringgit and a maximum of about 50 ringgit. So it's strictly not for the driver to profit. And once again, I want to emphasize that our system is also completely free to use. We don't charge anything. There's no membership fee, joining fee. To offer a ride or book a ride is completely free. The only financial transaction is the cost-sharing contribution cost between passenger and the driver. No more, no less. And I think these are the huge differences with Uber.
Are there any more questions and inputs? Yes, please, from
EWM.
Oh, please go ahead. Right.
Yeah, Chitra, our senior officer for our marine team would like to say a few words on our activities.
Both of you are from WWF,
All three of us. Yeah.
Right, please go ahead.
Thank you very much. Thank you for inviting WWF to be part of this meaningful event. WF is also running a current program called Save Our Seafood. We've had a lot of questions of why is seafood now something endangered as well. What we fail to realize is that within Malaysian waters, we've actually lost more than 90% of our seafood. What we see now in our markets is actually just the 10% that's left in the oceans. So seafood has now reached a critical stage, and we need to do something about it, and that's why WWF is joining this event, to actually tell you how can we make our seafood last, right? And we would like to actually make a recommendation to the state. If you would like to join hands with WWF and make a commitment to not have shark fin in the state events, maybe starting with the Chinese New Year events, and if we could move forward with that, we would be more than happy to work with the state and the Penang Green Council on this initiative. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Any other inputs, any other questions? If there are no inputs and questions, I'll just end this announcement on the Penang Green Carnival with a short statement of mine. Penang is committed to be a sustainable and livable international and intelligent city, and we want to also have our own green building. And the first green building by the Penang State Government will be the Penang Tech Dome. Of course, architect Lawrence Lim would make sure that we fulfill the GBI, the Green Building Index requirements. Now, branding for Penang is important, and because that is synonymous with quality, reliability, safety, sustainability, and integrity. And as I mentioned earlier, if we want to be a sustainable and livable international intelligent city, it must be clean, green, safe, and healthy. In our quest to make Penang the first green state of Malaysia, Penang has several achievements. First, we are the first state to ban free plastic bags at shopping centres. We have banned polystyrene boxes, and we have also achieved the highest recycling rate in the country at 32%. Bearing in mind that the target for the country by 2020 is 20% recycling rate. So we are not only 5 years ahead of schedule, we are even 12% more than the targeted rate in 2020. So the whole country wants a recycling rate of 20% by 2020. Now 2015 we have exceeded that with 32%. So, but still we don't consider ourselves a green state yet. I think we still have miles and miles to go. That's why we want to further expand that by having more green buildings. And in order to expand on that, we have our first green building, the 25 million ringgit Penang Tech Dome, our initiative to rekindle the young's interest in science and technology. That we hope will be starting early first quarter of next year, and it's actually down there on the 5th floor of the dome. That will be the first Tech Dome in Malaysia again, and modeled after the San Jose Tech Dome. In advocating ownership of the environment, we are organizing various environmental education programs, and of course this culminates in the Penang Green Carnival, where, as you all can see here, all the green brains are gathered at one place and working together for progressive and constructive sustainable development. So this year, the Carnival intends to make make our food last, but I'm sure that we also want to reduce weight, so maybe you make our food last. Penang is very difficult to reduce weight with all the wonderful food that you have available. We are happy that we are the most livable city in Malaysia, even more livable than Kuala Lumpur. According to ECA International, we are ranked number 8. KL is ranked number 9. And I think that is very important to be green, because that will only enhance our livability index. Now there are 7 elements of change towards maintaining our position as a livable and vibrant city of Malaysia. 1. Security and stability. 2. Good governance and effective leadership. 3. Economic vibrancy and competitiveness. 4. Quality of life and diversity. 6. Environmental friendliness and sustainability. 6. Heritage conservation. And lastly, of course, intelligent city. It's also important that there should be social cohesion and inclusion. And of course, when we talk about social cohesion and inclusion, you must also give equal opportunities for the young and talented to grow and fulfill their potential. Listening to the people, especially the young, on their environmental concerns is important if Penang is to succeed in our aspiration towards becoming a green state. After all, we do not inherit the environment, but we merely borrow it from our children. And it's our duty to return it in the same manner or even better condition. Any questions? Okay. Okay, any questions? Alright, if not, then we can take our. We also want to thank again our supporting partners, XOX, Penang Institute, our sponsors. We want to thank our sponsors. Ace.9 Sdn Bhd. Is she here now? Alright. Miss Jennifer Chin, here from Penang.
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Chin Jin Wei, TMT. Right, thank you. Mr. Loh Boon Tiong, XOX. Miss Xiao San Ye from Matahari Uniform Center. Right. Miss Konigan. Not here. Of course, Mr. Victor Ang. So we want to thank all the sponsors who have agreed to make this carnival a success, and of course the supporting partners from Penang Institute, Dr. Lim's here, Sunshine Garden, Mr. Lee, right, Lee Kian Chuan, the Jasper Promenade, Mr. Lee Kuan Chor, and then of course Ms. Leong Mi Ming from ICT Mall, Komta. So we want to thank our supporting partners. And finally, of course, our joint organizers, which includes, of course, the MGBC, and then First Avenue. Yes, First Avenue. Mr. Kao Ui. There are 3 joint organizers: Penang Green Council, Malaysian Green Building Confederation, and First Avenue are the joint organizers. We want to thank all these partners, joint organizers, and sponsors for coming in for the Penang Green Carnival. And this is the 4th year. And we hope that we'll be able to not only increase awareness but introduce green technology and encourage people to adapt to these green practices.